Elon Musk is finally buying Twitter. Today, Twitter shareholders have approved his original $44 billion bid. Twitter stock is going to be cashing out at $54. What are y'all's thoughts?
I've always thought that the craziest thing about him buying this is not only does he have Tesla, which is one of the largest automobile, obviously it's electronic, but one of the largest automobile manufacturers in the entire world, and now owning Twitter, which is one of the largest social media platforms in the world. I think that having those two under his sleeves is just crazy. But I mean, he's got the money for it, and I know he'll have the right people around him. That I got faith in Elon that he'll do a lot of great things for Twitter, getting rid of the censorship and all the other things discrepancies that users have had with the platform.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the biggest things he's always talked about getting rid of is the bots. And all I got to say is if he pulls this off, he needs to get in contact with Instagram, because the Instagram bots are the worst, like relentless all the time. And I'm honestly really excited to see, what he brings to Twitter and kind of the changes that we'll see.
I think, like you said with the bots, authenticity is going to be at the forefront of what he's wanting the changes for Twitter to be. That's why he's moving the company private. So, they are willing to take more risks with the platform and not be so worried about the shareholder decision making. I think really another thing that he's going to be looking at is censorship. He really, is trying to play to both sides of the political aisle here, and really just trying to make sure that, censorship is really not going to be at a big prominent thing on Twitter. He's going to be looking out for more of a free speech angle. Do you guys think that there's anything else he might be bringing?
Yeah, I think that there's a couple of things. I think, first of all, there's a lot of people that have been banned off Twitter, which I think, one of the things that, again, like you said, you're talking about the no more censorship kind of thing. I think that he's going to enable a lot more people to get back onto the platform. 45, you have a lot of controversial figures that kind of got banned off of Twitter, and I think that he may allow them to come back on. And then also, we kind of mentioned something about, we were talking about creators and potentially getting paid on Twitter.
Yeah, I think it'd be huge if they really opened up monetization to a lot more creators, because from my understanding, there is an existing some sort of creator program already where pretty much creators with a large following can run a pre-roll ad on their videos. But I think that will become potentially way more accessible to more users with Elon in office. So
yeah, I think with the payment for creators, it's going to be very in the realm of kind of like the crypto pay to earn Web3. If they do some sort of development for how Twitter almost enacts sort of similar to a blockchain of how when tweets get written to the Twitter platform, they can kind of be authenticated, especially if they're looking to add the edit button that we've talked about before.
It's crazy that you actually say that. I've started to see that on my timeline.
Yeah.
Is people that are editing tweets. And I'm still not 100% sure if that's just an exclusive Twitter Blue, which is their $4.99 a month subscription. But I think it's really cool that they finally came out with that. And like we said, one of our concerns with that edit button was, would that ruin the credibility of people's tweets because they just change it and you wouldn't be able to see the previous tweet, but you are actually able to see the previous tweet.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like a backlog, and so that's where I kind of see a similarity to blockchain. Well, with the addition of authenticity on the platform that Elon's trying to instill, this also could be an authentic way for people to get paid based off the engagement they get on their tweets. Affiliate marketing could be streamlined this way when people, try to promote different tweets. I think that these could be a lot of great things that he's going to bring to the platform. It'll be interesting to see how this is going to affect, Twitter shareholders in regards to moving forward after that they take the company private, and if this is really going to turn out to be a better situation for the Twitter users. So who knows? But I think, honestly, I don't see this being as big of a distraction for Elon as people might think it is. Honestly, that he has so much in his portfolio that he's working on. I think he's really just going to he's going to give what he thinks should be implemented, and he's going to have other people just enact it for him. And his main focus is still going to be SpaceX and Tesla.
Absolutely. And if there's one thing about Elon, is that man knows how to use Twitter.
Yep.
And I think he's slowly but surely teaching other, public figures how to use it as well. One of the biggest ones, we were actually just talking about him, Jeff Bezos. He's one of the ones that I feel like is one of those major business leaders who's now starting to get on that platform and start to voice his opinion on different things. So I think it's really cool.
He could be more casual, though. I think his tweets definitely look scripted. Elon's aren't.